비싼 시계와 명품 양복을 걸치고 근사한 레스토랑에 앉아있는 한 젊은 남자.
If you had a look at the menu, sir?
Jesus, no. I'm sorry.
와우, 얼굴도 잘생겼네요.
Rochelle.
젠틀하기까지 한 이 남자.
Jimmy.
이 매력적인 미소와 자연스러운 스킨십, 불끈불끈한 근육질의 몸매, 딱 봐도 의리의리해 보이는 집까지. 어젯밤 처음 악수한 여자를 집으로 끌고 와 녹초로 만들어버리는 절대 조건을 다 갖춘 지미. 하지만
Can I get up now, please? You just lie there and take it.
FBI에서 왜 이 잘난 지미를 체포하는 걸까요? 사실 그는 고등학생 때 여러 곳에서 스카웃을 받을 정도로 뛰어난 미식축구 선수였습니다. 하지만 지금은 어릴 적 친구들과 함께 마약 중개상을 하며 살고 있었죠. 심지어 불법 총기 소지까지?
Is this Jimbo?
Jimmy. It's an AK-47.
So no possibility of reduced sentence.
I got great lawyers.
이 지경에도 자신만만할 정도로 대범한 지미. 그에겐 23년간 경찰이었던 아버지의 백이 있었죠.
They said the prosecutor, Beaumont, he's trying to prove something with you.
Prove what?
That he's not part of the machine.
I'm not part of the machine.
I was.
Tell me there's a way out of this.
Not a quick one. You'll get 5 years.
5?
4 with good behavior.
보몬트 검사와 형량거래가 있었던 모양인데요. 혐의를 인정하면 모범수로 4년 안에 출소할 수 있다고 하는데
I never wanted this for you.
아들이 평범한 삶을 살길 바랬던 아버지. 하지만 지미는 아버지를 돕기 위해 늘 돈이 필요했었죠.
Take the deal. Okay? Plea out.
그는 거래를 받아들일 수밖에 없었습니다.
Mr. Beaumont, am I to understand that the defendant has entered into a plea agreement with your office?
He has, Your Honor.
아들을 걱정하는 아버지.
Guilty.
But you did the smart thing today. Therefore, for the minimum guideline term of 120 months.
잠깐, 120개월이면 12개월이 1년이니까 곱하기 10?
10 years? 10 years? Are you kidding me? You lied to me, Beaumont! You lied to me!
그렇게 7개월이 지나고 마약을 팔던 재능으로 감옥에서 장사도 하고 빡시게 운동도 하면서 시간을 보내지만 늘 문제가 생겼죠. 그리고 약 반년 만에 자신을 이곳에 쳐넣은 FBI 요원 로런과 보몬트 검사를 만나게 됩니다.
I hear you're making a real go of prison. No major beefs. Seem to get along with most of the dominant gangs and successfully avoid the ones you don't know yet. And you've developed a sideline in here, no shit?
자신의 재능을 살려 교도소에서 너무 잘 지내고 있는 지미.
You're at porno mags, right? I'm not surprised you're thriving in here, Jimmy.
I'm not thriving.
Because you're a charming guy. Everyone likes you. You get along with everyone.
갑자기 지미를 겁나 띄워주는 속셈이 뭘까요?
You've got your patter, your funny story or two, but then you settle back and just let them run their mouths. Take me. Something in those soulful eyes of yours. The way you sit so still, so at peace with yourself. Makes me want to babble, man. Unlock myself.
You mentioned the point a while back.
You in a rush? Because we can let you get back to it.
한참을 칭찬하더니 이번엔 점점 신경을 긁는 로런 요원.
Tell me why I'm here.
Not as cool as he thinks.
그제서야 본론을 이야기합니다.
We would like you to transfer to another prison and befriend someone to elicit a confession.
뭐야, 그럼 스파이?
We need the precise location of a dead body. We suspect that the man that you'll read about in that file has killed 14 women, maybe more, but we only tied him to 2, and we only have one of the bodies.
We'd like to find the other one, and maybe 12 more.
그런데 그제가 있는 곳은 최고 보안 시설을 갖춘 정신 이상 흉악범 전문 교도소로 한번 들어가면 절대 나올 수 없는 곳이었습니다.
So, you want me to check into hell, cozy up to a fucking demon, and ask him all casual, hey, so where'd you bury 13 bodies? Not for all the f***ing money in the world.
How about freedom?
지미가 그 교도소로 이전해 퍼트리샤 라이틀러라는 여자의 시체를 찾는다면 완전한 감형을 받는 것이 조건이었죠.
No body, no release.
하이 리스크, 하이 리턴. 그에 대한 지미의 대답은
No.
His conviction's on appeal. He could win and walk. If he walks, he'll kill again and again.
I'm sorry about these women, but I don't know them.
This kind of deal won't walk through the door twice. So, before you spend the next 10 years wondering why you didn't take it, look at the file.
잘못하면 그곳에서 죽거나 가중처벌돼 감옥에서 평생 썩을 수도 있었는데요. 그래도 한 방에 자유를 얻을 수 있는 유일한 기회. 결국 지미는 그 파일을 살펴보기로 합니다. 때는 4년 전 1993년 브라이언 밀러 보안관은 얼마 전 실종되었던 제시카 로치의 시체를 발견합니다. 그리고 한 목격자의 진술을 듣게 되죠.
I know it was a Dodge for sure. I'm a mechanic. I know a Dodge when I see one.
용의자가 다찌 브랜드에서 생산하는 벤을 타는 백인이라는 것을 알게 된 밀러는 동료 형사들을 통해 관련 있어 보이는 사건을 수소문합니다.
Two 14-year-old girls riding their bikes. Said this perv in a van kept passing them. Told him he liked their boobies. He also asked if they wanted to take a ride with him.
And said van is registered to Larry D. Hall.
번호판을 찾은 밀러는 레리를 잘 아는 형사와 연락을 하게 됩니다. 거기서 재밌는 단서를 얻게 됐죠.
We're doing Civil War shit.
What's that?
Larry's into Civil War reenactments. You know, they dress up in the uniforms. Larry has these funky mutton chop sideburns. And they play at the battles. They do it all over the place.
조사를 해봤지만 사건이 일어난 버밀리언 카운티에서는 지난 3년간 남북전쟁 재현 허가증을 내준 적이 없었습니다.
However, there was a Revolutionary War.
What is that?
I said there was a Revolutionary War reenactment, though.
When?
Last summer, exact date was, let me see, July 19th.
죽은 제시카 로치가 실종 접수된 날짜는 7월 20일. 오늘이야. 딱 들어맞는 날짜였죠. 우연으로 넘기기엔 미심쩍은 부분이 많은 상황. 밀러는 레리와 가깝다는 그 형사에게 다시 연락합니다. 그리고 충격적인 말을 듣게 되는데.
The thing is, there's a girl that went missing.
The college girl? He confessed to that.
But he didn't do it. Larry PD cleared him.
Said he was a serial confessor.
제시카 로치 사건에 대해 물으려 했는데 또 다른 희생자가 있었다니. 그것은 바로 퍼트리샤 라이틀러, 여대생 실종 사건. 레리가 범행을 자백했지만 다른 진범이 잡히며 거짓으로 드러났다는 얘긴데요.
What we do know is Van was seen driving around the area and he was creeping out girls in the area on more than one occasion. So, with your help, we'd like to talk to him.
그 형사는 용의자 레리를 지능이 낮아 범죄자인 척하고 싶어하는 덜 떨어진 허풍쟁이로 취급할 뿐이었죠. 어느 날 갑자기 지미를 찾아온 새엄마 세미.
Where's Dad?
He said that he had a headache. You know, he went to sit down, but he missed the chair. And the side of his face went all droopy.
He had a stroke?
Yeah.
Is he alive?
아버지는 재판 이후 뇌졸중으로 쓰러져 상태가 매우 안 좋아졌죠.
What?
You know, the doctor said it was stress that did it. He don't got 10 years. And if you stay in here, he don't got 3.
지미는 이제 결정을 해야 했습니다.
Okay.
I'm glad you've made yourself available. But I never said the job was yours.
이건 또 갑자기 무슨 개소린지?
Wait a second.
We're looking at more than one applicant for the position. Put your name in the hat for the job, and we'll go from there.
뭐 이런 것까지 경쟁이고 지랄? 레리와 만나기 위해 드라이스데일 형사를 찾아온 밀러. 그런데 예상치 못한 변수가 나타납니다.
You in a box? Larry? No, he's across the street. We got him in a conference room with the Marion guys.
버트리사 라이틀러 사건 신문을 위해 메리언 측 형사들이 레리와 함께 있다는 것이었죠.
He claimed he could take him to her body. Trisha Reitlers, but he didn't because, like I said,
he's full of shit. I know.
기분은 살짝 더럽지만 일단 용의자 레리를 만나보기로 합니다.
Well, those are some exquisite Burnsides, named after General Ambrose Burnside, Civil War general from around these parts, right?
A lot of people call them sideburns, but proper term is Burnsides, yeah.
자연스럽게 미리 질문할 내용으로 이야기를 끌고 가는 연륜 있는 보안관 밀러.
You didn't attend a Revolutionary War reenactment in Illinois last summer?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, he did a lot of this when he was leading us to Trisha Reitler. I don't know, maybe. And I can't quite remember.
You want
us
to
in
question Mr. Hall in your case? Why don't you go ahead and arrange a time right now? I'd like to chat with him about mine.
밀러는 깐족대는 메리언 측 형사를 즉시 쉐럽하게 합니다.
McKendree Township, right up here, and this would have been where the reenactment take place.
Oh, McKendree, yeah, I've been there.
지도를 보여주며 설명하자 슬슬 기억이 돌아오는 것 같은 레리.
I had a sandwich and some French fries when I was driving around trying to find a guy who had a Charger.
A Dodge.
Yeah, I have a '82 Dodge van, and some of the parts are interchangeable.
제시카 로치 사건에서 목격자가 봤다던 그 다찌 벤일까요?
When you're driving around, do you remember talking to two girls?
I asked for directions. They were very rude.
How were they rude?
Told me to go myself.
Did you exchange words with them?
I did. It was all in fun.
여러 정황상 레리가 범인이 맞다고 확신하는 보안관 밀러.
Larry, these two girls in my town.
No, I was just goofing around with them. If they didn't get the joke, I'm sorry. I would never dream of hurting two girls.
Well, you might dream of it.
What are you guys talking about?
In my dreams, I like kill women. You know?
헐, 꿈에서라고? 정상적인 말이 안 통하는 레리. 어쨌든 지민은 이런 레리에게서 자백을 받아내야 했습니다. 과연 레리는 여자들을 죽이고 다니는 흉악한 연쇄살인범이 맞을까요? 아니면 그냥 바보일까요? 한 여대생이 집으로 가고 있었죠. 이때 서서히 다가오는 벤.
Tell me what these dreams are like, Larry.
It's like I'm kind of looking down on myself, like I'm not in my body.
Do you remember what your body is doing, Larry?
기분 좋아 보이는 희미한 레리의 미소. 섬뜩한데요?
I only remember that it's something bad.
Mm-hmm. Where women are being killed.
Sometimes.
정말 레리는 꿈과 현실을 착각하고 있는 걸까요?
Do any of the women look like her?
밀러는 드디어 얼마 전 살해당한 제시카 로치의 사진을 보여주는데 이제 기분 별로인 레리.
Is she in any of your dreams?
I want to go home now.
Okay, is she, Larry?
I want to go home.
Okay, but is she?
I want to go home.
Hey, I'll take you home. I'll take you home.
피해자의 사진에 극도로 흥분한 모습을 보이는 레리.
We got him in there talking about his dreams.
That's all they are. We don't have anything.
Because you didn't let me get it.
Larry talks big. That's it.
Did the same thing with us in the Reitler case.
다른 형사들은 과거 레리가 거짓 자백을 했던 사실 때문에 더 이상 레리를 의심하지 않고 있었죠.
But we do have our guy in the Reitler case, and it's as open and shut as I've seen in 10 years.
여대생 라이틀러 사건의 범인을 잡았다니 그럼 레리의 말은 모두 헛소리였던 걸까요? 아무래도 레리가 의심스러운 밀러는 연방경찰 FBI 로런의 도움을 받게 됩니다.
Well, Jessica Roach was abducted in Illinois, probably killed there too. That's inconclusive. She was found, though, in Perrysville, Indiana, and that is conclusive.
No, you say it. Your moment.
Our suspect crossed state lines to kill her, so, you know.
Federal.
Yeah.
FBI와 밀러는 레리에게 거짓말 탐지 시험을 시도해보기로 하죠.
Larry, thanks for coming down.
Do you need anything? Water, soda.
Water would be nice. Yeah.
FBI 요원 마크는 질문에 답을 하겠다는 내용의 권리 포기서를 내미는데 레리는 거기에 정자체로 서명을 합니다.
This is consent for the polygraph.
I can't take that.
Why not?
Because I don't believe I'll pass.
바보가 아니라 똑똑한데요. 예상치 못한 상황에 밀러는 준비한 물을 들고 들어가지만
There you go.
Thank you. Would you mind leaving? Your energy makes me feel itchy.
오히려 이 상황을 침착하게 주도해 나가는 레리.
I'm afraid to sleep. I have nightmares all the time, and I get depressed like bad.
Well, besides the nightmares, what else depresses you?
I'm very lonely. Other guys, they have women that go to movies, they eat pizza together.
But you don't feel that's possible? You don't think women like you?
No.
So, what do you do with the urge to be with a woman?
Let's push it down.
아다리가 착착 맞긴 하지만 그의 말을 믿을 수 있을까요?
It's probably what causes the nightmares. You know, you push it down, it climbs right back up into your dreams.
Yeah, that's why I do such awful things in my nightmares. That's all that they are, though. It's just dreams, you know?
다시 한번 제시카 로치의 사진을 보여주는데
She wasn't in your dreams, Larry. She was in your reality.
I thought she was.
그런데 이번엔 흥분하지 않네요.
When she was sad, she was in my van.
너무 침착한데요. 꿈인지 현실인지 어쨌든 그때의 상황을 정확히 말하는 레리.
Just passed mile marker 16 on 11:25. Normally I wouldn't remember that. I might not remember it, but I didn't have time to bury her, so I had to drive past a few more times. I never found it. It didn't happen. I mean, normally I bury all of them.
그는 이렇게 제시카 로치 사건의 범행을 디테일하게 자백인지 뭔지 다른 사건까지 언급하기 시작합니다.
Girl and Marion, the college girl.
You know, the Marion police arrested another man in that case.
You didn't do it. Man, what I don't like is this guy and Marion trying to take credit for my act. He didn't fold the clothes because he didn't break the zipper and he didn't feel bad about it, and that's why I folded the clothes.
퍼트리샤 라이틀러가 다니던 캠퍼스에서 16km 떨어진 곳에서 가지런히 개어진 채 발견된 그녀의 옷, 그리고 귀에서 뜯긴 피 묻은 귀걸이. 그녀를 겁탈할 때 강제로 벗기던 청바지 지퍼가 망가져 있었죠. 이건 언론에도 공개되지 않은 정보였습니다. 다들 레리가 진범임을 확신하게 되죠.
We need a warrant on his home.
On it.
And on his vehicles.
마크는 곧바로 레리가 했던 말들을 토대로 좀 더 자세한 상황을 첨부해 조서를 작성했죠. 하지만 조서를 보더니
I didn't do this. I didn't.
Yeah, but you did, Larry.
No wonder why I can't sleep at night.
결국 조서에 또 대문자 정자체로 서명을 하는 레리. 그렇게 레리의 집수색이 시작되고 모든 곳이 거의 지저분하고 더러웠지만 그의 뱃만큼은 깨끗했습니다.
First ERT guy said to his expert nose it smells like 3 things. Chemical cleanser, Armor All, and denatured alcohol.
The one thing in the world Larry Hall keeps clean.
심증만 굳어진 채 확실한 증거물이 발견되지 않는 상황. 하지만 자백을 받아냈으니 그를 체포하는 데는 문제가 없었죠. 그런데 레리에게는 일랑성 쌍둥이 게리가 있었는데요.
He's just so desperate, you know, for attention. You know, when we were kids, he'd try out lies just to lie. Right? He lies just to get a reaction.
레리가 거짓 자백을 한 거라고 말하는 쌍둥이 형제 게리.
All I wanted to hear was the truth.
All you wanted to do was to close your casebook.
You forced a fake confession on me.
Mm-hmm. Is that how you see it? Who put that idea into your head, Larry?
I'm smart. I got ideas.
You told us about your dreams. We documented it, and you signed a confession.
Which was coerced!
No.
The confession was coerced!
뒤늦게 가짜 자백이라고 주장하는 레리.
coming, Father Abram. 300,000 more.
Hey, Larry, take it easy.
게리의 말을 듣고 생각이 바뀐 걸까요? 아니면 혹시 그는 형사들을 가지고 노는 천재 살인마?
You like women, Jimmy?
I love them.
Blondes or brunettes?
I've dated every type.
What do you like about women?
Women are warm. Kind.
What do you think Larry Hall doesn't like about women?
How the do I know?
So what good are you to me? You show me you can find common ground with this man, or you are wasting my time.
그녀는 지미와 레리 사이에 같은 공감대를 만들어 그에게 접근시키려는 의도였죠.
I think you already picked me for the job. Yeah, I'm not sure there ever was anybody else. I got black belts in karate and taekwondo, and I'm charming.
그렇게 잘나신 분이 왜 감옥에 들어오셨을까? 자뻑에게 바로 참교육 시전.
Here's your competition, Jimmy. Won a boxing championship while serving with the Rangers during Desert Storm, so I think he can handle himself. Personable, non-threatening demeanor, and he doesn't have an ego that announces itself half an hour before he enters a fucking room.
제대로 지미의 싹을 눌러버리는 로런.
Why did your parents divorce?
They had too much fire and passion, but they loved us and they wanted
Bullshit.
Look, I didn't get along with my stepfather, okay, but I could care less if my
Bullshit! Don't fucking waste my time.
빡친 로런이 자리를 떠나려 하자.
My mother around. My old man was always drinking, never home. And he might have been on the take, so it was like growing up in an earthquake.
이제야 자신의 이야기를 솔직하게 털어놓기 시작합니다.
That house was a fucking horror show.
Must have been lonely.
It was what it was.
If you end up in with Hull, I want you to remember who you were at 8. Tap into it, feel it, wear it like skin.
I don't like that skin.
Hull doesn't like his either.
그렇게 로런은 지미의 주파수를 용의자 레리 홀과 맞춰가죠.
Hull was a janitor. Worked nights on the same 3 office buildings. Company said no janitor they ever had cleaned half as good as Larry.
That's why you never found his victim's DNA in his van.
Bingo. What's the other salient fact that made Hull such a competent killer?
Grew up digging graves?
Starting to ace the quizzes now.
What about his twin?
일란성 쌍둥이 게리는 태아 때부터 레리 몫의 영양분까지 흡수해서 레리와는 달리 외모와 지능, 체력이 모두 우수했습니다.
Gary is Larry's biggest defender. If you can't tamp down your natural alpha male qualities completely, and I doubt you can, be a Gary to Larry Hall. Make him feel like you're his brother, always looking out for him, never judging. We got a plane to catch.
What?
Audition's over, you got the role.
아직도 어리둥절한 지미를 데리고 바로 작전에 투입하게 되는데
Don't let the clock rule you. Don't approach Hall too early or he'll know we sent you for him. Besides the warden and Dr. Zickerman, I'm your only other safety line. When I visit, you treat me like your girlfriend. Slit me tongue, grab my ass, whatever.
Should we practice now?
Hey, cool guy. Keep ticking around here. It's just your fucking life.
와우, 살벌한 노는.
Do not get any time added to your sentence, understand? If you get time tacked to your sentence, it supersedes our deal. It will be beyond our control. You'll be stuck doing Springfield time.
And if I have to defend myself?
Don't maim anyone, and don't get caught.
점점 목적지에 다다를수록 지미는 두려움이 커졌습니다.
Look, man, I can't do this. Let's just go back. What if Beaumont changes his mind, huh? Backs out. Then I'm stuck there.
That asshole can never walk back out those doors, and you're our way to guarantee that. Fucking look at me! Whatever you decide to do right now, Beaumont will never forget it. I will never forget it.
그 누구도 믿을 수 없지만 지금은 빨리 결정을 해야 했죠.
Let's do it.
그 시각 이곳에선 레리홀의 항소 재판이 열리고 있었습니다.
Due to a personality disorder that makes him susceptible to suggestion and pathologically eager to please, he confessed to a crime that he did not commit.
재판은 레리에게 유리한 쪽으로 흘러가고 있었죠.
Mr. Hall signing his name in block letters when he is perfectly capable of cursive give further credence to a state of mind that was suggestible. Further, the interrogating officer in his initial confession was described by fellow officers as intimidating to Mr. Hall and resistant to his initial answers. Mr. Hall's appeal is hereby granted.
자칫하다간 레리올이 그냥 풀려나게 될지도 모르겠네요.
What's our clock?
A month. And she's putting a hearing for the second appeal on the docket.
Oh, off. Really?
Keene's not moved anymore. We need him to step way up.
I told him to move slowly. If he blows the approach to Hall...
Hall spooks. End of story.
이제 마지막 남은 희망은 지미밖에 없었죠. 조용히 분위기를 살펴보는데 어디에도 레리가 보이지 않습니다.
How's it coming?
It's pretty up.
이곳에서 레리는 고장난 교도소의 보일러를 고치고 있었죠.
It's like a person, Mr. Burden. Hygiene matters. And this boiler, it was neglected for years. That neglect has allowed for filth to spread everywhere. Every crevice is infected, every valve, every...
I have a guy inside with Hall.
You what?
A guy inside.
What you're doing isn't police work, desperation.
지민은 괜한 선택을 한 건 아닐까 후회가 되는데 그때 다시 감방으로 돌아오는 레리. 드디어 지민은 사진으로만 보던 레리의 얼굴을 직접 보게 됩니다. 다음 날 지민은 교도소에서 자신의 정체를 알고 있는 두 사람 중 한 명인 지커먼 박사를 찾아갑니다.
How was week 1?
Disorienting.
You having second thoughts?
Nothing but.
But I know the place for Larry Hall is here. Never back out there. I've had you placed in Hall's unit, directly across from his cell.
레리를 잘 아는 것 같은 지커먼 박사. 진짜 미친 흉악범들로 가득한 이곳에서 지민은 점점 불안해지고 있었죠.
Otherwise, you keep your visit to a minimum here. Too many drop-ins will also arouse suspicion. Springfield's only rhythm is unpredictability.
If things go completely south someday, how do I reach you or the warden?
612-5711. That's my home number.
겨우 생명줄과도 같은 번호를 알아내고 죽어라 외우는 지미.
Who's this guy you got in with Hall?
Jimmy Keene. Drug dealer, good talker. People like him.
Why not use an undercover? Someone with experience.
All would smell him out.
So what if something happens in the inside?
그런 것 따윈 신경도 안 썼죠.
I'm going through every phone call made from the Hall house for a decade leading up to his arrest.
그렇게 냉철한 로런과 연륜 밀러의 공동수사가 시작됩니다.
Know how to change the oil? It's not very hard. She's gotta have Stop. We don't want the gas to corrode the tank. Gas could corrode the tank.
Hey.
경계하는 룬초리를 보내는 레리.
You seem pretty upset. I'm Jimmy, by the way.
이유 없는 호의에 레리는 지미를 가볍게 무시해버리죠.
Jimmy.
그리고 불편한 몸으로 아들을 찾아온 아버지.
How'd you get in? It's not visiting day.
The fellows here, they gave me a pass. I just showed up my badge.
I'm not supposed to have a family. You just outed me as a cop's kid.
이제서야 잘못을 깨달은 아버지. 아들을 오히려 더 위험하게 만들고 말았네요.
Dad, look at me.
All I ever do is fuck you up.
And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull off what they asked me to. I get scared. But then I think, nut up, pussy. You're Big Jim Keene's son.
그렇게 아버지를 안심시키고 들어가는 지미.
You mind keeping this to yourself?
Your old man being a cop?
Ex-cop.
A lot of guys in here are cops' kids. Don't sweat it.
Thanks.
No problem.
그런데 갑자기 이상한 이야기를 꺼내는 교도관 카터.
There's an old timer who's been asking about you on the yard. You ever hear of Vincent the Chin Gigante?
Mob guy?
Introduce yourself. Drop my name. He's about the best guy you could know in here.
지미는 이탈리아에서 미친 마피아로 알려진 지간테와 접촉을 하게 됩니다.
A lot of guys, they run over their own dog, play bocce with me. I know those guys know I got the bursitis in my fucking shoulder. Now you know I got the bursitis in my fucking shoulder. So anyone else uses the word bursitis around me, I'm gonna know you open your mouth. Then I'm gonna have to cut your tongue out and sew your lips shut. Or some thing. You follow?
Yes, Mr. Gigante.
지간테는 지미의 싹수를 시험한 후 자신이 짠 계획에 맞춰 보치 게임을 하자는 제안을 하고
Sounds like a plan, Mr. Gigante.
I know it's a plan. I planned it.
이런 부류는 칭찬에 약했죠.
But I like you, kid. You got manners. I like that. So don't up.
Sounds good, Mr. Gigante.
멀리서 지미를 지켜보는 카터. 감옥에서 보치 경기는 뭔가 중요한 게임인 것 같네요. 한편 퍼트리사 라이틀러와 제시카 로치 사건을 조사하던 경찰은 레리와 관련된 또 한 명의 피해자 레이나 라이슨 사건을 발견하게 됩니다.
Of Raina Rison's birth control pills were found in Larry Hall's van. Found in the van were birth control pills, a hunting knife, coils of rope, a ski mask, gloves.
Where did all this evidence end up?
Nowhere. Hall was cited for a misdemeanor and let go.
Wait, when did he confess?
That afternoon, they kept him on a 12-hour hold and then kicked him loose. They deemed him a serial confessor.
What a talent. You make people believe you aren't the killer even after you say you f***ing did it.
레이나 라이슨 살인과 연관된 명확한 증거들과 자백이 있는데 도대체 레리는 어떻게 풀려날 수 있었던 걸까요? TV에 집중하고 있던 레리. 그런데 누군가 갑자기 채널을 돌려버립니다.
We were watching that.
Yeah, now you're not.
이때 나서는 지미.
Now.
채널 돌리다 뒤지게 처맞는 남자. 지미는 독방으로 끌려가는데 음의 심장 쫄깃한 거 됐어, 성공. 그렇게 이번 일로 지미는 레리의 관심을 받게 되죠.
They let you out?
After a night, yeah.
Why'd you stick up for us?
I wasn't sticking up for you. Jimmy.
Larry.
정식으로 레리와 통성명을 하게 된 지미. 이제 뭔가 해보려는데 뜻밖의 문제가 생기고 맙니다.
You see, the only reason someone comes into a place like this under an assumed identity is because they're a snitch.
걱정하지 말라더니 교도관 카터는 지미의 뒷조사를 했던 것이었죠.
Let's not go confusing me with someone you can disrespect.
How much?
10,000.
How am I supposed to come up with 10 grand in here?
I never met a drug dealer yet who didn't have rainy day cash tucked away somewhere. You tell your old man to get me my 10,000, like yesterday.
무슨 일인지 돈이 급해 보이는 카터. 정체가 탄로난 지미는 돈을 구하던지 아니면 빨리 레리에게서 시체의 위치를 알아내야 했습니다.
Mind if I come in?
남북전쟁 재현 사진들.
Is this you?
That guy right next to me, that's my brother Gary. We're identical twins.
Really? He looks bigger.
게리가 엄마 뱃속에서부터 자신을 흡수해서 더 크고 강하다고 말하는 레리.
Why are you being nice to me?
I don't know how anyone does time in a place like this without a friend to talk to. And we're right across from each other, so
지미는 타고난 친화력으로 레리와 점점 가까워지기 시작합니다. 하지만
They cracked my cheekbone so it could still work. Where's my money?
Won't be money. It'll be product and I'll need to move it.
지미는 숨겨둔 마약을 팔아 돈을 마련하려 했지만 뜻대로 되지 않았죠. 한편 레이나 라이슨 사건에서 왜 레리가 그냥 풀려난 것인지 수사하던 로런과 밀러는 당시 담당 형사를 만나게 됩니다.
Do you remember the name Larry Hall in connection to the case?
I ruled Hall out.
But he confessed to it.
He did.
You found evidence in Hall's van connecting him to Ricin?
레리의 벤에서 발견된 라이슨의 피임약에 대해 묻는 로런.
I checked every pharmacy for 75 miles. Couldn't find a prescription for birth control medication in Ricen's name. You look into the whereabouts of Hall the night Ricin was killed?
Haven't locked them down yet.
He was at a Civil War reenactment in Ohio, a few hundred miles away. Found witnesses, even a picture. Because I manned 600 miles and over 100 hours working on Hall. Larry Hall planted fake evidence on himself for a crime no one was looking at him for.
피해자 라이슨의 것이라고 생각한 피임약은 레리가 만든 거짓 증거였죠.
What kind of guy plants false evidence on himself for a crime no one's even looking at him for?
Supremely fucked up human being.
But could that mean...
No. Okay? Larry lies? No shit, he lies. He lies, he steals, he hoards, and he kills girls. Lots of them.
하지만 레리가 범인이라고 확신했던 FBI 로런은 점점 흔들리고 있었습니다.
We've been going back through all these cases. We haven't found anything that pins them on Hall.
Because he's a janitor who drives around in a van filled with chemical solvents. And he spent his formative years digging graves. So when...
심증은 가득했지만 물증은 없었죠.
Or he just likes telling stories.
Why are you here in Springfield? I mean,
Selling guns without a license and displaying antisocial tendencies.
과연 지미는 레리에게서 시체의 위치를 알아낼 수 있을까요?
So what's the worst mess you ever had to deal with?
there was all these hard, furry bits all over the floor. Really gross.
레리는 공장 바닥에서 쥐 같은 동물의 사체를 치웠던 이야기를 해줍니다.
Industrial floor strippers. I'm talking sodium hydroxide, maybe 5 to 10%. Monoethanolamine, ethyl alcohol, super toxic. You know what the secret ingredient is? Urine. My brother,
Gary,
yeah. Gary says that sometimes they're wet.
you mean
Yes.
갑자기 흥분한 레리.
you never had a wet one before?
No.
So how do you penetrate then?
Just kind of jam it in.
You're okay with that?
I don't care. The girl? I don't care. Do you?
Only once.
Was she what?
Huh?
Was she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe it, but go on.
지미는 레리에게 자백을 끌어내기 위해 자신도 뭔가 범죄를 한 것 마냥 말을 이어나갔죠.
And finished. And then I had to tell her to never say anything or, you know.
I do.
즐기는 듯한 레리의 표정에 섬뜩한 지미.
Ciao, guys.
그리고 사건 자료들을 바라보던 밀러는 과거 레리와의 대화를 떠올리는데
Well, I like Mopar parts, you know.
Must be a lot of driving around.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of miles, but I like driving.
혹시 범행 현장에서 몇백 킬로미터나 떨어진 곳에 있던 그의 알리바이의 비밀을 알아낸 걸까요? 한편 지미의 여친인 척 면회를 간 미모의 FBI 로런이 많이 불안해 보입니다.
Has he said anything about the murders?
No. Not at that stage yet.
평소답지 않게 자신 없어 보이는 로런.
Do you think he did any of it?
What?
Could he just be some sick asshole who likes taking credit for things he never did?
No. He's a murderer.
How can you be sure?
You know something I don't? One of the guards is gonna blow my cover unless I can get him 10 grand.
Jimmy, I can't get you 10 grand.
So what do I do?
We can get you out.
하지만 시간이 걸리는 일이었죠. 이미 지미의 마음은 단순히 나가는 데만 있지 않았습니다.
You go back to Milan, do your 10 years.
To Hall. What would happen to Hall? What?
He'll walk. He'll be out in the world.
직접 레리를 상대해본 지미는 그가 살인마라는 걸 직감적으로 확신할 수 있었죠.
Then I'm staying in.
I can't protect you.
I know.
로런은 레리가 거짓 자백을 했고 그래서 모든 상황이 꼬여버린 것을 설명해 주는데
If something were to happen to you in here, and he's not our guy.
He's our guy. I can't think any other way. I absolutely cannot. He's our guy.
자신 없는 로런과는 다르게 너무나도 확신에 찬 지미.
Keep your soul on, Warren.
이제 작전을 주도하는 지미. 그는 무슨 깡으로 이럴까요? 마피아, 갱 조직들로 득실거리고 하루하루 목숨을 위협받는 교도소. 게다가 1만 달러를 구하지 못하면 목숨이 위태로운 상황. 과연 지미는 여기서 살아남을 수 있을까요? 실화를 바탕으로 구성된 드라마 블랙버드는 애플TV+에서 공개되자마자 너무 재밌다는 호평으로 많은 관심을 받고 있는 최신 미드인데요. 미식축구 선수 출신 근육질의 실존 인물 제임스 킨을 연기하기 위해 벌크업을 한 테런 에저튼이 8년 만에 출연하는 TV 시리즈라고 하네요. 미국에서 1987년부터 1994년도까지 8년간 14명의 여자를 살해한 레리홀 사건. 연쇄살인마를 잡기 위해 제임스 킨이 목숨을 걸었던 회고록이 담겨진 책 인 위드 더 데블이 2010년에 나온 후 파라마운트에서 판권을 구입 영화화 계획을 세웠었고 브래드 피트가 주연으로 내정돼 있었다고도 합니다. 어쨌든 우여곡절을 끝에 결국 2022년 애플에서 드라마로 만들어졌습니다. 실화 속 주인공 제임스 킨이 직접 각본에도 참여한 탄탄한 작품으로 특히나 레리 역을 맡은 폴 윌터 하우저의 모습과 연기가 놀랍도록 사실적입니다. 아직 회차가 남았는데요. 드라마의 전개가 또 어떻게 될지 정말 기다려집니다. 다음 회차 리뷰도 믿고 보는 카락과 함께 하세요. 구독, 좋아요, 알람, 부르르 아시죠?